Hello again, everybody. Boyd back with you with another update on our MPC Moonbase Alpha build. I've been moving right along here, you guys. I've been spending the last couple days getting all these buildings put down. As I mentioned in that other video, this was going to be really tedious. I had to do each building one at a time and then basically go around each one and seal all the edges because, like I said, we're mounting these down onto a uneven surface here. And but it all worked out in the end. You know, I was able to go around all my edges and get those all sealed up. That was where I spent most of the time, going back and filling in little light leaks and doing little touch-ups and adding more texture. You can see I added some more texture onto the base here itself. We only had 2 colors going on there before. We've got 5 now, and I just think that adds a lot more realism to it. It also helps it look a lot better in some low light because you can see it actually changing texture a little bit. But everything's been put in place here. The last thing to do is to add the travel tubes. You can see where the little lines are. It doesn't look like that's going to be too bad. A couple of the terrain that they go over is a little bit uneven, but hopefully if it is, I can just take my my Dremel tool and stay real close on that line and flatten anything out that's uneven and get those to lay down pretty flat. And then that'll really fill out the detail on this. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. All the individual pieces here of the outlying buildings, I just used regular LED strip tape in there, nothing special at all, just regular white. And what I did is I fit the biggest piece that I could fit into each one. If I had to go diagonal or lengthwise or whichever way it was, just to get the biggest piece I could fit in there, and that way get the maximum amount of light, because I knew I was going to have a lot of light coming out of those to get the light to come through the plastic and be, you know, pretty even all the way around. So that worked out really good. We're going to show this to you in some low light in just a second. The hardest part to light was this center building right here, which I think is Mission Command. That had a, you know, the top part here is just a hollow part. There's no bottom to it. So what I did is I took some sheet styrene and I made a pattern and made a bottom for it so that the whole thing was hollow. Then I just drilled a little hole in the center of that to mount a 5mm LED pointing straight up in there. And then I light blocked the whole thing from the outside by painting it black, and then just painted it white over top of that. Came back and did my window scraping, and then glued it down in place with the wires for the LED coming out through the bottom and attaching to everything else. Other than that, everything was straightforward as far as the lighting. Everything's just got a wire coming off of it. These individual landing pads here are lit with one 5mm right in the center of each one, like I showed you guys earlier. But we added some more detail with the texture and the colors and everything. Over here I added a small little crashed eagle. We thought that would be appropriate since they had that in every episode. One of the commenters suggested we do that. And then, as you can see, I went back to the smaller scale eagles, you guys. I was able to do some painting on these and bring out some detail in them, and they definitely look a whole lot better on the pad than the bigger ones. You can see in the TV show that, you know, they don't hang to the full edge of the pad like the bigger ones do. So you can see we got our VIP eagle over here for the commissioner. We got a regular eagle there. We got a couple of, you know, rescue eagles. We got a rescue eagle over here taking off with the dust underneath of it. That turned out pretty cool. But yeah, it just was a whole lot of fun working on this. Like I said, I've still got to put all the travel tubes and everything back on and get those all straightened out. But let's come back and show you how this looks in some low light. And things are getting pretty close on this one, you guys. I think you'll like what you see. Okay, everybody, well, here's a shot of the Moonbase Alpha in some low light. Now, when I come back for the final video on this, once everything's all done, I'll get some really good lighting on this so I can get some good photography. This is just to give you a general idea of what I'm trying to achieve here with the shadows and the textures and the scale of the lighting and everything. You can see the windows on the Moonbase are really tiny, which is what I wanted to do. And I wanted to have those, you know, fairly subtle compared to the really bright lights of these landing pads. You know, the landing pads you would expect to be really bright because you'd want to have the eagle pilots want to see those from really far away. But yeah, the scale of the lighting came out really great on this, and we just did our little scraping all around like I talked about. You don't have to be perfect. You just make little dashes here and there, and you try to vary up the pattern a little bit. You know, no one knows exactly what this was supposed to look like. You're just simulating light coming out here and there, and that just gives the illusion of, you know, these individual rooms on different levels and things like that. You can see our nice lighting there that we got into the central core building, which would have been hard to do without modifying that like we did. But it all worked out really good. Here's our eagle over here lifting off. which looks really cool. You can see the actual vapor coming off of that, and the lighting makes it a little bit more enhanced. Really happy with that. And the shadows fall on these textures of these buildings. Really cool, you know, because they do have a lot of detail on the surface of those. And once we get our lighting just right, like I said, I'll work on that in the last video here and try to get try to replicate the actual shot from the TV series. We're going to have to use some contrast and a little bit of backlighting and everything, but it's going to look really, really cool. I'm really happy with this. This has just been really fun. It was a crazy idea that I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it's coming out pretty darn good, you guys. I'm really happy with it. So thanks for all the words of encouragement along the way and everything. Means a lot. A lot of great suggestions came in about what to do with this and different things that we're working on here. So I'm really glad you guys are interested in this. I'm going to be coming back in the next couple days with the final on this thing, and then we're going to take a look at that kit of the nuclear waste dump area kit that we have, and the idea of incorporating some of that into this diorama. It's just taking a preemptive look at it. It's just way too big and way too out of scale. I was hoping, I knew it was, you know, much larger scale, but it's just way too big. So when I eventually do that one, it's going to have to be a separate display, but we're still going to have our little idea of the Moonbase office over here to the side on this, and the eagle flying over, and the comlock and the stun gun and all that. So once we get the full base to this all put together, it's going to come together really nice. We'll get rid of all these rough edges here. Those will all be concealed, and this will be put down onto a nice solid surface. It's still really delicate, even though I stiffen the whole thing up. You've got to be really careful handling it and everything, because if you jar anything or whatever, you crack stuff loose and you can get light leaks and everything again. So I'm going to pretty much leave this alone after I finish it, putting all the travel tubes on and everything, and then we'll get it secured onto its final base and we'll call it a wrap. But I hope you enjoyed this so far, and it's been a lot of fun. We'll see you on the next video, you guys. Take care, and happy modeling, everyone.